Hey, how's everybody doing here on the 6th of June? Just a little bit after 7 o'clock here in Alberta. I'm going to walk around Mirror Lake and I'm inviting you all to join me. I won't be talking much unless I see a plaque or something to read. I'm heading to Walmart, all ready to go for tomorrow. It's all great. So now we're heading out live. By the way, this CN engineer's hat, I got it when I was in Camrose last year from the Northern Railway Museum here. So now let's go walking. There's Mirror Lake. Please pick up after your pet. This will assist us keeping our city clean. Use the bags and the containers that are provided. We appreciate your attention to this matter. Please clean up after your dog. There's Mirror Lake. This is the bank. Some bulrushes growing there, pussy willows, if you will. One of the things I like about Camrose is the directional signs. Up here, go over bridges, washrooms that way, information booths that way, Mirror Lake trails are further ahead. And that's what we're doing. We're just walking. I'll talk when I'm needed, or maybe every once in a while when it's not needed. You know me. Didn't talk till I was 5, and now I hardly ever shut up. You can see Mirror Lake through bushes there. Nice, beautiful plaque here on part of the Mirror Lake Trail. It's not just beautiful. All the wildlife that you might see around Mirror Lake is depicted. From one lake to the next. Across that bridge you've got washrooms, information center, kids playground, ice cream booth, Chamber of Commerce. It's actually a cool little train that runs around this lake in the summer. Not one on tracks, of course, but it's wheels. Place for you launching your canoes, kayaks, non-electric boats, non-gas boats, I mean. This is Mirror Lake in Camrose, Alberta. It's a little windy, as you can see. Beautiful sunny day here today. Spin around so anybody that just joined can see what I'm looking like. Looking like I am a CN engineer here. Shaved up today. Now let's carry on. Hey, I'm sorry there I had an interrupted call. But here we are on Mirror Lake. That building over there, oh, you're looking at me still. I'm walking around Mirror Lake in Camrose. That building over there, that's the Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Info Center. They have a little bit of a picnic pavilion area over there, kids play area. Here we have the Battle River School District number 31. The offices just along the banks of Mirror Lake. Kind of interesting. One government office on one side of the lake and another one on the other. The guy's on an electric skateboard. A little bit lazy if you ask me. So hello to the lower mainland of British Columbia, hello out there to Saskatchewan, hello Alberta, hello Nova Scotia, hello to my viewers wherever you may be. I'm having a great time My mood seems to have swung and I'm back being cheerful again. Walking along Mirror Lake in Camrose, Alberta. And I gotta be honest, I really don't know how far these trails go. I'm hoping that it'll take me to Walmart. Here's a nice little plaque here that'll tell me about these figures. Looks like maybe it's a relay race happening. Hello, Braden. I met a friend of yours today here in Camrose. The Handoff by John Beaver. 1997. Please view statue from trail. Well, if you want to read the plaque, you kind of have to leave the trail. But there you have it, the Handoff. Nice resting area there. Just see, you can relax, looking out at Mirror Lake. Kind of turning the camera a little bit back over my shoulder because otherwise it's all blurry and the sun is very bright. In 1913, a group of visionary citizens volunteered to cover the cost of singing a test well on the site in order to seek natural gas. The idea of such a convenient fuel source seemed like a dream after a lifetime of burning wood and coal. On December 19, 1913, gas was found 1,235 feet below the surface. Well, the fuel found may have been sufficient to commercially supply the town. The project wasn't completed, and the optimism of those early Camrosians was not fulfilled. However, in 1946, natural gas service officially arrived in Camrose, supplied by Northwestern Utilities Limited. A little bit of history from Atco Gas, right here. I kind of remembered that, Braden, but thank you. Yes, that is Mirror Lake there. First place that they drilled for natural gas here in Camrose. 12,035 feet down they did discover it, but it was abandoned. The project was abandoned. Memorial benches along the path. First coal-fired power plant. By 1911, the town was growing and was in need of electrical power. The plant was constructed on this site, and the abundance of coal in the area supplied the fuel. A reservoir created by the Canadian Pacific Railway dam on the Stony Creek, now called Mirror Lake. That's right. This was Stony Creek. It's now Mirror Lake. Supplied the water needed for the operation of the power plant. First electricity was only available during daylight hours. However, improvements allowed for an expansion of the plant in 1926, which resulted in 24-hour power. The power plant operated until 1930 when Calgary Power purchased the utility and elected to import power rather than generate it locally. A little history around this here Mirror Lake. It's a multi-use trail and I'm probably on the wrong side.
No worries.
Yeah, multi-purpose use. I should stick to the right when walking. You know, same as when you're driving. Right to the left. You want a little bit more of a challenge when you get down here at this fork. You can go up higher. Takes you back to the residential. You want to carry on walking. Well, Mirror Lake, folks, in Camrose, Alberta. Camrose was a hub for railway activity beginning in 1905, with service being provided by the Canadian National, Canadian Pacific, and the Grand Trunk Pacific Railway Companies. The Grand Trunk Pacific began construction on a rail line from Tullfield to Calgary in 1908. That rail line required a wooden bridge to be built over Mirror Lake at this location. First train passed over the bridge on February 5th, 1910 and arrived at the new station near 50th Avenue and 53rd Street. As you can see, there are still pilings in the lake from that old wooden bridge. Haha. There you go, you can see them right there. Those trestles are from the old bridge, rail bridge that was built across this lake in 1908. With the start of construction, the first bridge passed over on February 5th, 1910. Now let's carry on along Mirror Lake. I don't know for how long you were looking at me, but there's the bulrushes. Another memorial bench. So lots of those as you walk around. There's also lots of places for you to grab a bag to put your dog waste in it, but don't be ignorant. Don't leave it on the park trail for somebody else to pick up, and that goes for any town. Put it in your pocket and take it with you. It's your pet. Why should other people, or your family member, why should other people have to pick up after it? That's right, nobody should have to. And there we have Mirror Lake. Is that not a beautiful lake? Nice, peaceful, relaxing, calming. Like I said, it is a multi-purpose lake. People are walking by, so I'll put it up at the sky. Try to avoid putting strangers on the camera. See these here? They're like pussy willows, but they're called bulrushes. Gotta breathe in that fresh air. We're just blowing fresh air off of the lake. It is so relaxing. Donuts are all ready to go. We're open at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Camrose are right on the street. Got a little bit of competition. There's like 5 donut places. One of them right next door to us. We'll see what happens. It's carnival life. This trail has lights on it. As you can see here, there's a birdhouse up there in the middle of the field. Nice street lights along the trail, rest benches. And best is the bulrushes, the swampy area, the trees. You never know what kind of wildlife you might see around Mirror Lake. In previous years, I've seen deer, I've seen ducks, I've seen a beaver. So far, I haven't seen anything this walk, but you never know. Oh, a little bit of me giving these a little sniff. I wonder what those were. Let's carry on walking around Mirror Lake. Oh, isn't it all beautiful, folks? Isn't nature wonderful? Get out in it whenever you have a chance. I know for some, being outdoors does trigger memories that they'd rather keep locked away or whatever. And I understand that. Never force anybody, and I mean this, don't force anybody to ever do anything. And here we have another right here at Mirror Lake here, allowed to go in here with electric boats with electric motors, canoes, kayaks, etc. And here's one of those launches right here. Oh, there's the ducks and a baby duck. Did you see the babies? Did you see the babies flying? Yeah, I just kind of startled them. Hey, mama duck. And there's daddy duck. And I hope you guys saw the little baby that was there. They flew out of here. This is Mirror Lake. There's another duck out there. It's also a spot where you can swim out into the lake. I don't know if swimming's prohibited or not. I haven't seen any no swimming signs, so I'm thinking it might be allowed. Maybe it's not encouraged, but I think it might be allowed. Oh, you think I should go swimming in it? Maybe. We'll think about it. After all, I've gone through the creek in Swift Current. I've gone swimming there. Through those trees. You can see the sun. It's that time in the evening. And we are just walking along, enjoying the walk along Mirror Lake. The Mirror Lake trails, to be precise. They do have these really cool streetlights that come on when it gets dark, making the trail much safer for everyone. Because I wish to go up and see exactly what this is. It looks like, well, over there we got basketball court. This looks like a covered picnic area. So we're going to go up and walk the grassy fields here for a little bit, and then we'll get back down there onto the trail. Benches where you can sit and watch people going by on their bikes. Here we've left the trail for a little bit. You can sit up here on these benches and watch people go by, and this big bike squad group going by right there. You can see them all. Quite a large group. Undercover picnic areas. Now Mirror Lake is right down there. That is the Mirror Lake Trail. I have left the Mirror Lake Trail because, well, I saw some things around here that I thought I might find interesting, so I'm going to go check them out. And you guys get to walk these grassy hills with me, recently mowed. Over there they've got lawn bowling, etc., etc. This is what I'm finding intriguing. I need to find out what this might be. And then I'll head back down there to carry on along the Mirror Lake trails. Okay, this back part's had some graffiti done. There's been some graffiti done to the back here. There's been some graffiti done to the back of this. Meeting place by David McNary. Is on his 5, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Camrose Daybreak, in honor of the 100th anniversary of the community of Camrose, 100th anniversary of Rotary International. The meeting place. what I was kind of looking for. So I now know what that is. These posts are for discus golf. Now I'm heading back down these hills. Back to Isn't it beautiful, folks? If I don't have your snail mail address, I can't send things to you. So I can't surprise you with them. So how about shoot me a private message with your snail mail, just in case I don't have it. I got things to mail, surprises to send. It's a Camrose and Alberta way today. Back on the Mirror Lake trails after leaving them to go check out the meeting place up there. That's what that sculpture is called. I still am intrigued by these lamps that light up the pathway at night. Makes it a lot safer. I think every community with a pathway like this should try to invest in something like that. Let's make things safer for everyone. Mirror Lake through there with its bulrushes. Some more animals, and some more birds in there. Okay, now there's a fork here. Go that way back towards Camrose, downtown, or I carry on this way. And I think we'll carry on this way. There's bulrushes here. Okay, folks, that has been my walk around a section of Mirror Lake in Camrose. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have surely enjoyed taking you on it. If you're ever in Camrose, it's a beautiful walk that goes all the way around the lake. Enjoy. Now, for those of you watching on Facebook, a lot of that was done on YouTube, but will be anyways. So there'll be editing done. But now, just you, me, my close friends. Up the Mirror Lake trails, and I'm following directions that a fellow gave me to get to Walmart. I'm supposed to walk up this hill. It says go straight up the road and turn right when you see the school to get to Walmart. So we'll see how accurate Mr. Braden Ryer's directions are. You know, having all these gigabytes on my phone, and they roll over each month. Last month they only used 35 out of 75 gigabytes, leaving me 40, and they rolled over and were added to the 75 I have for this month. So, what do you say? Yeah, you're right. I have been walking for a fair bit. Y'all like to see Hat? Keeps the sun off my head. Crossing Grand Prairie Crescent on Grand Drive. Residential area, local traffic only. I've said it before and I'll say it now again. I love the trees along the boulevards, but I sure wish they were fruit trees to help feed those in need. Pear, peach, whatever that would grow in your town. Be kind of cool. Oh. I'm now passing what's called the Valhalla apartment. I wonder sometimes if people know what words mean when they name a place. Valhalla apartment. The place you go when you die. Taken by the Valkyrie in the German lore. That's if you were worthy. If you were not, you did not get to Valhalla. It's also a belief of the Vikings, and right here we have Viking apartment, right next to Valhalla. With loving you. One veggies. Yeah. Grandin Manor. It's interesting how different areas, mailboxes are different colors. Some areas are red, some areas they have murals. Here, they're brown. The one thing always, though, that you'll notice will be the postal symbol. Automatic entrance, coin op, interior. Well, there's the school right straight ahead that I was told to turn right at. And that's what I'm doing, turning right. Jaywalking a little bit. Well, why not? I'm at the Jaywalks Festival for the next 3 days. Avenue, turning to the right. I don't really know, I'm just wandering. I'm Going to Walmart, I'm really not sure why. But I've been having fun. I went on that. I walked a fair bit around there Mirror Lake Park, Mirror Lake Trails. Been enjoying flashing over to me every once in a while, showing you my cool CN Engineers hat. Choo choo, let's get this train a-going. Walking up 48th Avenue. Past the 80 motel. Or is that 30? I think it's probably the 30. Motel 30. Motel 30 right there. Charge $30 a night, I might get a room. Ha ha ha. DQ across the street. Oh, we have the police department here. Peace officer. Police. This is the police station in Camrose. Camrose Police Services. There's your emblem on the door. That's right, Camrose has its own police. Yeah, that's after gas over there does say 143.9. Here, it's kind of looking, I won't say vacant, because I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. Oh, it's the Royal Canadian Mounted Police Building. There you have it, in Royal Canadian Mounted Police in Camrose. In the entrance. Valentinos. mark down this, save on foods there. McDonald's there. Nice brick wall, nice entrance way to that shopping center. Some of them are taking care of them and others aren't. Jaywalk, you could get run over. Anybody out there, anybody listening, everybody tuned in, give us all a shake. Whoopity whoops. Walking around Camrose. Walked around Mirror Lake. Now I'm just walking, shopping maybe. See what shops I can find that are open. I'm actually looking for the Walmart, but we'll see. Overtime tacos there with a nice big cake. The tap on it, that's pretty cool. You see that? It's one gigantic beer cake. Canadian Tire is up in there. There's a nicely decorated up electrical box here in Camrose on 48th Ave. I'm pretty sure I'm almost to where I want to go to. Maybe. Well, I found Walmart, folks. I'm a block away. Maybe I'll pop into Safeway. I haven't been in Safeway in a long, long time. Going to 48th Avenue and 68th Street. Will I be walking back the same way that I came? Nah. I might even let you join me on my way back with me doing my shopping. '68th Street here at the corner. 68th and 48th Avenue Highway. I believe it's 13. Yep, 68th Street, corner of 48th Avenue, Highway 13 in Camrose. What have you done to make yourself happy today? Let me know. Going for this incredible walk. Got the donuts set up. It's been an incredible day. Got a good sleep last night. Hopefully tonight's another one. Said things needed to improve, and started to, but I need them to improve for my buddy also. We are at Camrose, Safeway over there. Some Active Liquor Super Center. Some Lamels, whatever that means. That's Staples. And we have Walmart. So, give you one final look at me. I might go live later on, but if you follow BC Event Makers page, I'll be live on there at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, telling you about the dates of our Enderby vendor showcases. Then we'll kick it off with telling you a few other things over on BC Event Makers page at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let's go on walk. Okay, so tonight on the BC Event Makers page here on Facebook, we will be going live with an announcement of our Enderby Vendor Fest dates. We call them a Vendor Fest because we allow anybody selling anything new or homemade in. That's right. Multi-level marketer, if they're in. Carver, they're in. Painter, they're in. Knitter, they're in. Home-based business of any kind, they're in. The only thing we don't allow at vendor showcases and vendor fests are those that should be at garage sales. And for those, we invite them to take part in our community garage sales. So if you want to see me again today, tune into the BC Event Makers page at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Agape.